All right, so if you are a trader that is still struggling to be profitable, irrespective of your trading level, beginner, intermediate, advanced, it doesn't matter. So long you are not consistent when it comes to profitability, then this video is definitely going to help a lot of you guys, because in this video, I'll be giving you guys a strategy that you can implement right now after watching this video, and you are going to see the result from it. So the only thing I want from you is just for you guys to do me a favor. Make sure by the end of watching this video, I want you to go to your chart, backtest every information I'm going to give you guys so that you see that it will work for you. Although in this video, we are still going to do backtesting in this video, but I want you guys to, after watch this video, backtest it. Then the next favor I need from you guys is apply it to your trading account for the first 2 weeks or just 1 month, and then see the result from it. I can guarantee you guys that this is going to work for you. If it doesn't work for you guys, you are free to move on to another strategy that you love to trade with, but this very one is something that we have tested and trusted. We know this thing works, and in this video you're going to get every information how this thing works. All I just need from you guys is to follow alongside everything I'll be doing step by step, and at the end you guys are definitely going to see the results. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Like as I said, this is one of the best strategy you can trade with, and I'll be simplifying everything in this video. First of all, especially those of you that are still struggling to be profitable or struggling to be consistent, I want you to focus on one thing for now, which is focus on the daily candle. All right, focus on this daily candle, and then I'm going to help you guys simplify how to get your entry on each daily basis. And my joy about this video is that you don't need to worry yourself or struggle yourself about the daily bias, in case those of you that are still struggling to know how to frame daily bias. Although I will show you how to frame daily bias, but this strategy does not necessarily require you to know your daily bias. All right, so all you just need to know is that, okay, you are working in line with the daily candlestick, and which is the key that you need to be successful as a day trader. All right, you need the daily candlestick. Now, what do we need from this daily candlestick? We need to understand how this daily candlestick operates. For example, we need to understand every information that this daily candlestick gives to us, and I'll be explaining everything in details in this video. First of all, understand the fact that we are trading in line with the direction of this daily candlestick. But like as I said from the beginning, you don't necessarily need to know how to frame the direction of the market. If you don't know how to frame the direction of the market, there's no problem at all. So understand the fact that we are trading in line with the direction of the market. I want you to understand something. That's why I said we need to understand every part of this daily candlestick. First of all, there are 3 sessions that makes up this daily candlestick. Okay, the Asia session, the London session, and then the New York session. This is the 3 primary sessions that makes up this daily candlestick. And we need to understand the role of each of these sessions. Like, where did they take place on this daily candlestick? When it comes to the Asia session, this is where your interest should be. From here to this level, this week of the candle of daily candlestick, that is where Asia session is. And also, this is where the London session starts from. That is why I said you need to pay attention to how I'm going to explain it to you guys, because in this area here is Asia session, and also part of London session, because London session will come here to frame the low of the day. That is why this week is here, and then the rest of the day will be London session and then New York session. Understand the fact we have Asia, London, New York. Okay, this is where Asia session is, and also part of it is also London session. Then from this level all the way to anywhere on this daily candlestick body, probably at this point, this is the London session movement, and majorly the London key zone. I just took off the Asia session, and then we are left with just this London session. Remember, I told you guys that London session, part of London session is also from here to this place. Then New York session will come into place from somewhere around here up to this moment here. All right, change the color to maybe green or another color here. So this is the summary, the breakdown of the daily candlestick. All right, Asia session stroke the start of London session, and then London session probably end here. The London key zone definitely going to end here, and then the end of the day will be somewhere here, which is the New York session as well. Now, there is something I want you guys to pick from this explanation I just gave you guys. Remember, I told you guys we have 3 sessions, and we want to capitalize on this daily candlestick movement. So what we can do is we can take off the Asia session. First of all, we are not interested in the Asia session. All right, and by the time we are done taking off the Asia session, we are left with just 2 sessions of the market: London and New York. Okay, London and New York. As a beginner trader or intermediate trader or some advanced trader that is still struggling, this is the advice I can give to you guys. All right, remember I told you guys from the beginning of this video, you don't necessarily have to know the direction of the market, but if you know how to frame direction of the market, it's an advantage for you. All right, but if you don't know how to frame direction of the market, this is something you can do. This is the key to this strategy I'm giving to you guys in this video. You can easily eliminate this London session here and then focus on this New York session. What I'm talking about is, let's just ignore whatever London session is going to do, and then let's focus on New York session. Now, the reason why we do that is because, first of all, irrespective of whatever another session is going to do, New York session is going to come back to continue it. And this is almost 80 to 90% of the time each day. So I am no longer interested in what another session is going to do, because the reason why this strategy is very, very unique, and one of the reasons why I recommend it for most beginner, intermediate, or advanced traders is because, first of all, you don't need to worry yourself about all the drama that takes place during the London session. Now, this London key zone is where a lot of manipulation takes place in the market. Most traders that I see that struggles very well as a day trader, their complication and their problems is always linked to this London key zone most of the time, because the market is not ready to move. One of the keys to be successful trading this London key zone is you must definitely know the direction of the market, because at this point during this key zone of the market, if you don't know the direction of the market, probably you don't have any specific direction for that trading day, this market is going to dribble you, manipulate you a lot. For example, the market opened at this level and then started trading to the downside, which is a manipulation. So let's say as a amateur trader or beginner trader or intermediate trader, you don't really know how to frame the direction of the market. As this move is pushing to the downside, this could be up to 20 to 30 pip. You may be thinking that this is the move of the day and then the market is going to reverse. So that is why we do recommend these strategies to most beginners, intermediate, and some advanced traders. Or let me paraphrase it this way. We recommend a strategy for people that we don't want them to worry about the direction of the market. All right. All you just need to do is wait for the Northern key zone to be over. All right. And which I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to give you guys an example. By the time the Northern key zone is over, then the New York session, you plug into the move, which is in line with the direction of the market during the London key zone. Let me show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. You see, like as I said from the beginning, we have two sessions that makes up the day. This means two main sessions that makes up the day aside Asia session, which is London and New York. As a trader, we are interested either to trade in London or New York. And what I'm doing in this video is to help you guys so that you can develop this consistency as early as possible, so that you all can start seeing this consistent result from your trading. Because what makes you motivated as a trader is when you start seeing results from what you are doing. This strategy can guarantee you results. What we are doing here, we are interested in New York session because we just want to know what the market have done during the London session. Now, one thing you guys need to understand is that, for example, I just explained to you guys that you wait for the London key zone to give you the direction of the market before you plug into it. There are only two things that the London key zone will do prior to the New York key zone. This is what I'm talking about. It's either price move bullish in the market, which means there is a low and then there is a high, or price will move bearish in the market, which means there was a high where price started from and then traded to the downside, which this is bearish scenario. Okay, so it's either London session move bullish or London session move bearish. Now, what you need to do as trader is, first of all, read what the market has done during the London session, which I'm going to show you guys an example right now. And then you are going to interpret what you are going to do. One of the ways to make everything I'm explaining to you guys easy is to make use of this indicator here. And from the comment section that we have been getting from most of you guys, a lot of people find it difficult to use this indicator. This is an indicator here, KZ bosses, all right, by price WH. And if you're looking for the setting, because some people are looking for how to set it up, let me click on my settings so that you guys can see my settings. So the only thing you need to do is that you uncheck all the bosses. For example, daily high, daily low, boss. Let me just scroll through it. You can screenshot it while setting up your own. The only thing I have here that is checked is fee middle. Then press OK. All right. Let's take a look at what I've explained to you guys so far. This key zone will give you guys the session of the market: London, New York, London, New York, London, New York, London, New York. Now, if you want to trade this New York session, from my explanation, remember I told you guys, all you just need to do, wait for London session to give you indication in the market. This is on daily time frame. The indication is going to show up on lower time frame as well. It's going to reflect, like for example, the market started from this high and then traded all the way to the downside before this key zone. This is just like normal Fibonacci retracement, continuation of the move, and then the market pushed to the downside. But I don't want to end this video here with you guys. I still have more to explain to you guys. Another example is this current day of recording this video, this current price action. You can see the market is already pushing to the downside. But there's something I want to explain to you guys, all right? So that you guys don't get disappointed when back testing and when working with this strategy. You see, New York session does not only continue what London session has done. For example, if London session push to the upside and then you just want to continue it through the New York session, all right? Like as I said, 80% to 90% is always like this. But there are cases in the market whereby London session will trade to the upside, then New York session will push to the downside, disregarding everything that have been done during the London session. Like on average of 10 to 20% of the time, you will see this in the market, but not always. Most of the time, the market is always in alignment with what London session have done so that they can complete that daily profile, all right? Now, this kind of scenario takes place in the market. This is what we call New York reversal. All right, this is New York reversal. This is New York continuation. This part I've already shown you guys right now is just to identify what London have done. For example, it's traded to the downside, and then you have to continue it during the New York session. Like as I said, with this style of strategy, you don't need to know the direction of the market. It's obvious. For example, do I need to know the direction of this day before trading it? No, 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 no. I only need to know what price I've done during the London session. That will give me the footprint of how the daily candlesticks is going to be. All right. This is one of the best strategies that I've traded with, because I don't need to worry myself about direction of the market. It will be printed during the London key zone. All I just need to do is follow it up. But if you want to trade New York profile like this, that is reversal, you must know the direction of the market. What I'm trying to say is that you must learn how to predict the direction of the market. And with the knowledge of how to know the direction of the market, that is when you will know that on this particular day, there will not be continuation in the market. What I'm trying to say is that obviously let me make it very clean. Obviously, we know that when London pushed up, we want New York to continue pushing to the upside. But with the knowledge of direction of the market, when London pushed up, let's assume the direction of the market that is bearish, and then London pushed to the upside. You as a trader, you are wise enough to know that I'm not going to trade this continuation, because this is going to act as a trap, and then the market will fall to the downside, because direction is stronger than any other thing you will do in the market. So if the direction of the market is bearish, if you know how to follow the direction of the market, which I'm going to show you guys right now, if the direction is bearish and then London push to the upside, it's either you avoid it that day, or you are going to trade in alignment with the direction of the market, which means you're going to disregard whatever we are doing here. All right. I hope that makes sense. Now, to frame the direction of the market is very easy. I'm still going to link a video to this one, a webinar video where we discuss detailed explanation of direction of the market, but it's easy. On daily candlestick time frame, you go on daily time frame. Here I'm on 15 minutes time frame, but make sure you're on daily time frame. Once the candle closed bullish and it closed above the previous one, like this very one, it closed above the previous one, the next day you should be expecting buying opportunity. All right. This work anywhere, anytime, any day, irrespective of your country. This strategy work irrespective of the asset, BTC, NAS 100, SAUSD. This is the best way to frame the direction of the market. And what I want you guys to do after watching this video is to go and watch that particular video. I will link to this one, a webinar session where I explain the reason why we frame direction like this, because there's a reason behind it. There's a context behind it. It's not just for us to look at the chart. Oh, it closed above it. Let's go. Oh, let's go bullish. It closed below it. Oh, let's go bearish. No, there's a reason behind it. And I explained, and I took my time very well last weekend to explain this thing in details during the webinar session. So after watching this video now, just go right now, click on that video, learn about the direction of the market. By the time you are done with the direction of the market, you apply that information, that principle to this strategy I'm telling you guys. So with these two information, these two approach, your win rate is going to skyrocket to the upside. Now, the way to do it right now, after knowing how to frame direction of the market is, okay, by the time you know that the direction of the market is bullish, all right, all you just need to do is wait for the London session to trade to the upside. This is the strategy. This is the final product. This is everything you need. I've done a video before on this style of trading. That should look like a fragment of it. This is the main one, all right? Once you know that direction is bullish, wait for London to give you bullishness as well, which means London is in alignment with the direction. Two confluences, so you have high probability to win that trade. So if you are bullish and then probably London trade to the downside, what you need to do is either you avoid it or probably you trade New York reversal. This video, I don't think I will go to focus it on New York reversal. Maybe I will do another video on New York reversal. But this very one, I want you guys to practice it. First of all, know how to frame direction of the market. Then apply direction of the market knowledge to this strategy I just showed you guys. If direction is bullish, wait for London to trade bullish. If direction is bearish, wait for London to trade bearish. But if you still don't know how to frame direction of the market, you can also still make use of this strategy as well. But with this explanation of direction of the market, with the video I'm still going to link to this one, direction of the market should be very, very easy for you guys. So I believe this video will be very, very, very insightful and helpful to you guys. If you're trying to that are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, turn your notification button on. I'll see you guys next upload. Peace.